Hey, what's up guys? John from Mongo Fishing. I know it's been a minute since I put a video out. It's actually been like almost 2 months. And that's because I took a break, man. I got so burned out near the end of the year that I just had to take a break, get myself right again. And so I did. I apologize for not telling you guys anything, but like I just needed it for myself. So there weren't going to be any more tournament footage from last year. The ABA series that I had started near the end of the year, I just dropped out of. I knew that I wasn't going to be able to compete in all the tournaments, and I wasn't going to be able to make it to the state championship, and so I just kind of figured that I didn't see a point in continuing on with the season if I couldn't make it to the end of the season anyway. So I dropped out of that, and then just went and did some other stuff, get my mind right, and get ready for 2022, and here we are. So big things coming this year. So what we're going to do is we'll recap what happened in 2021 for those of you who are new. And if you are new, please hit the subscribe button right down there along with the bell notification button. So we're going to recap 2021, and then we're going to get into what's going on in 2022. And there's some pretty big things. So I guess let's get into it. All right, so to recap 2021, for those who are new, you know, I fished 3 different series. I fished the Anvil Jaw Bass Club, which is a Bass Nation series. It was my first year ever fishing the Anvil Jaw. I fished the BFLs as a boater also, and I fished the TBF. So those are the 3 series that I did last year. This year, 2022, is going to be significantly more. 2021, I did 30 tournaments. It was like, I don't know, 5 or 6 BFLs. I guess it was 5 BFLs and the wild cards, so there's 6 there. Anvil Jaw, I think, was 7, and then 4 TBFs, the 3 regular season, and then the national semifinals, and then, you know, a couple other onesie-twosie tournaments throughout. And for 2022, we got a lot more coming. But so the recap. So for the 3 different leagues, Anvil Jaw, I started off. I had a win right off the bat, and then I took a 4th place several months later, and then at the Classic, I would have cashed a check, but I had that fish jump out, and it cost me a check, and instead I just won a rod, like one of the contingency prizes, basically. I guess not a contingency prize, but another, like a door prize or whatever. Below cash level, but still winning something. BFLs, I cashed 1 check there in the 5 events. I won the Wiley X contingency twice in regular season and once more again in the wild card. So 3 sets of $200 sunglasses. And then for TBF, that was a 3 event series. I cashed checks in 2 of those, and then a 4th place finish in the national semifinals. Hunter Bogman and I fished the Rumble on the River tournament done by the Arkansas Bass Team Trail. He had fished that once before, and I had never fished it, and we took 7th on that. Pretty good day. Brizalo Custom Lures released my custom color available to the public. So that happened in 2021. You can buy those at Fish and Stuff in Sherwood or on the Brizalo Custom Lures website. It's called Mongo's Minnow. In fact, I think like 4 or 5 of the checks I cashed were actually throwing that color. Some of them before it was available to the public, and others after it was available. Let's see. I made a video with Fred Rumbanis. Now, you guys never saw that, because unless you saw it on the Monster Bass channel, because I filmed a bunch of footage, gave some up to the Monster Bass channel, had some for my channel, and my channel stuff I just never put up. It is what it is. I showed Fred some new stuff. It was a really fun day. We caught a mess of fish. I showed him something that was kind of funny at first. He was kind of like blowing it off or whatever, and then after like catching multiple doubles, he was like, hold on, stop. Let me see exactly what you're doing. And so I showed him, and he's like, that is crazy. So I showed Fred Rumbanis something pretty cool. Let's see. So since I left you guys, I went and shot my very first buck. I'm not a deer hunter. Shot my very first buck. I'll see if I can put that picture here. I'm not sure if I can. And then after that, I went and participated in a TV show called Force on Force on the Sportsman's Channel. We filmed that over several days down in San Antonio at the Thumbtack Ranch. That'll come out next summer, I think. Next spring, maybe. I'm not sure. That'll be out on the Sportsman channel. And I think that is about it for a recap for 2021. 2022. All right. So last year, like I said, I fished 3 different series and then a handful of like other tournaments sprinkled around. And so for 2022, again, I'm doing Anvil Jaw Bass Club through Bass Nation. I'm doing the BFLs again. I'm doing Mr. Bass of Arkansas. I'm doing Trader Bill's Team Trail with Jarrett Rushing from Jarrett Rushing Fishing. He has a YouTube channel also. If you guys haven't seen him, go check him out. I'll see if I can link him down in the description. And then I have 2 tournament series that I'm kind of tossing around, and I'm trying to figure out what I can do about it. And the problem is it's TBF and the Fish and Stuff Extreme Team. TBF is a 3 tournament series, and they take your best 2 out of 3 results to, you know, figure out who moves on to the national semifinals. Well, I have to miss the first event because it's the same day as the season opener for Anvil Jaw. So I have to miss that right off the bat. So now that only leaves me with 2 of the remaining 2 to do well. Well, the second tournament is on Lake Chico. I think it's pronounced Chicot. I don't know, something like that. I've never been there. I'd never even heard of the place until I saw the schedule. So kind of going into that blind. It's nowhere near me. Never been there. So I don't know. I don't know. And then the other problem is the third tournament is the same day as one of the Extreme Team tournaments. So I either have to miss an Extreme Team tournament to fish the last TBF, or not fish the last TBF, which means I can't fish the national semifinals in order to fish the Extreme Team tournament. So I don't know what I'm going to do here. I guess it'll probably all depend on how that Chico tournament goes. If I bomb Chico, then there's no point in continuing on with TBF. And if I do well in Chico, then I guess I got to come across that bridge when it happens. So if I fish the Extreme Team series, I'm fishing it with the one and only Hunter Bogman. Now, Hunter can't fish all of them, and you know, as we're talking right now, I might not be able to fish all of them. So there's gonna be like 1 or 2 that he can fish with me, and then some that I'm gonna have to do solo, because he'll be, you know, he has the MPFL stuff, and that's way higher profile. So he'll be out doing that, and I'll be trying to hold the team down. Whatever. But I'm not sure how that's going to go yet, because again, I got to figure out how TBF is how that's gonna pan out. But that's that, guys. Oh, and then Monster Bass, we're doing a video shoot on Chickamauga in late March, early April. So I'm gonna have to leave one of my tournaments and then drive straight to Chickamauga to go film with Monster Bass in late March, early April. So I'm looking forward to that also. At least that's the game plan right now. But anyway, guys, if you are new to the channel, please follow along. You know, it doesn't matter if I do well, if I suck, I still put the video out. Tournament footage, I believe success along with failure is important for people to see and grow as anglers. This may be my last year fishing a bunch of different series, because next year I want to step up and do the Toyotas. And so I'm not sure. I guess we'll approach that when we get there next year. But anyway, lots of tournament footage coming this year, and hopefully you guys are going to follow along. Again, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button right down there, along with the bell notification button. If you guys enjoy the videos, give them a thumbs up. Drop comments, man. That's how the videos kind of get, you know, like stay up relevant in the YouTube algorithm, is by interactions, comments, and stuff like that. So make sure you guys do that on the videos, please. As always, get out on the water, be safe, and go stick some lips.